In 1916, a Ukrainian New Year carol called Shchedryk, arranged by composer Mykola Leontovych, was performed by the choir of the Kiev University. The catchy tune quickly won the hearts of the Ukrainian public. The secret of Shchedryk, which conquered the world, has a number of factors to it. Obviously, folk carol on which it is based is unique and wonderful. And certainly there is the talent of Mykola Leontovych, who managed to arrange it in a way to create a true gem. And then there's the factor that they did a good job presenting this gem to the world. In the early 20th century, even the leadership of the UNR, the Ukrainian People's Republic, became involved in promoting Shchedryk outside Ukraine. In the year 1919, the UNR commander-in-chief, Szymon Petlura, made sure that a Republican choir was created and sent touring all over Europe.
First and foremost, Szymon Petlura insisted they perform at the Paris Peace Conference. Then they went on tour for 5.5 years. In the first 2.5 years, they toured a dozen of countries in Western Europe: Austria, Switzerland, Czechoslovakia, Belgium, the Netherlands, Great Britain, Germany, Spain, Poland. And for the 2.5 years, it was a government-backed project. The choir was funded from the state budget, which of course wasn't easy. But then Ukraine was already occupied and the government was in exile. But cooperation with the performers was kept alive.
In 1922, the audience of Carnegie Hall was introduced to Shchedryk for the first time. This is when the American music industry discovered what everyone in the country now knows as the Carol of the Bells. The Ukrainian choir toured the North and South America for 2 years. Finally, in 1936, an American with Ukrainian roots, Peter Hollins, wrote English lyrics for Shchedryk. To his ear, the tune sounded like ringing bells.
Merry Christmas.
In the Western world, Carol of the Bells became synonymous with Christmas cheer and became part of a pop culture appearing, among others, in the iconic 1990 holiday classic Home Alone. The carol was used in advertising, soap operas and festive TV shows around the world. Notable covers of Shchedryk were also done on a violin. A piano and a cello, and of course a cappella. For a century, Shchedryk has been a shining example of Ukraine's cultural export to the world, but it was also an example of a well-thought-out cultural diplomacy and promotion by the then Ukrainian leadership, as well as by ethnic Ukrainians abroad, an example for new generations of Ukrainians to follow. Reported by Mykola for UATV.